Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Really appreciate you all tuning into the live stream. And yes, before you tune in, just remember, not financial. Give me one moment here. So yeah, we're gonna go over pretty much everything, and then so hold on, let's see. All right, I think that's a lot better. All right, first things first, I gotta pull up this other chat here really quickly. So we should be on live. Hopefully you guys are liking my new layout on the other end. All right, nice. All right, now I gotta send this to the Discord to let them know that we're on stream. All right, give me one moment here. All right, one second. I gotta send like 2 or 3 messages. All right, yeah, we're on. All right, we sent like a couple messages. I do want to go over the Qs and IWM first, and then we can go over pretty much everything else. So, yo, Crazy Cat Lady, what's up? Good to see you all. All right, so in IWM this morning, we ended up having this. So this was the first move down. We had this clear gap that we wanted to take to the upside, and we took this on a lower time frame. As you can see, we hit this first and that final TP. And then you can see, yes, we had this next leg up, which I did chart on a 1-hour chart here. So yeah, we had this clear gap down here. So this is pretty much that next leg. We closed above, and then yeah, we targeted into this empty space here. So inbounce is it. If we do end up continuing further, I personally want to see up to that 265. So that looks good. For tomorrow, for the downside, I wanted to build some structure, and then this will be the empty space that I will be taking to the downside here. If we do want to drop, and then yes, we got a couple more little legs up from that 266 all the way up to this 268. That's what I would like there. So we'll see how this plays out. Other than that, yes, my final TP for today is that 265. Yo, Fabby, what's up? Good to see you. Appreciate you tuning in. Yo, Marvin, what's up? Can we look at ONDS? Haley, what's the difference between a long and short contract? Are you talking about like from like calls and puts? Like what is the difference there? Or are you asking something about something totally different? All right, 1 second here. But I mean, to briefly go over at longs, looking for the upside, shorts, looking for that downside there. Yo, Franny, what's up, bro? He said marketplace. Dude, it honestly does, man. Honestly, I don't know if anyone was watching my stream, but everyone was like commenting this morning the downside, and I was just like, bro, like, yeah, the downside looked good. If we would have dropped today, that would have been fine, but like, I don't know. I just play with the box. I only care what the POTTERBOX showed me, and we had some pretty good plays today. But yeah, actually really decent moves. I can't complain. We had a couple of decent ones. Shout out to the other members cashing a few of those trades. We'll start with Fabby though. Fabby did great. You can see what she did on IWM. A couple other ones. First trade I was able to see on my own. Discord changing lives. So yeah, that was this today, man. So yeah, wow, dude, I can't even complain. So shout out Jesus, another great one. Let's move on though. So we did IWM. Let's go on the Qs now. Just got out of work. Yo, let's go today. Yeah, today was great. Can't complain at all. For always have to wait it out, dude. That's why, at least for me, you know, my feelings can be wrong, bro. So if I did like the downside even more today, but I was just like, dude, I'm not gonna just focus on how I feel and just let the markets do its thing. So yeah, for the Qs, pretty much same thing here. We had this clear gap down, so pretty much gonna say the same thing as IWM. So clear gap. We had a nice POTTERBOX that we needed to break. You can see this was that. I'm just gonna show you the chart really quickly. So clear gap down. You can see what we had this morning, and then I just wanted to break outside of this consolidation, which we did, and we ended up going up to that first and final. And I'm not gonna lie to you, we're in this next leg up. So not gonna say this will hit. Yo, Brian, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. But yeah, we got some more empty space. So just like how we seen from literally my other plays today, clear gap down. I'm honestly hoping that we could save this for tomorrow. I know we had some good moves on it today, but if we can build some more structure and then wait for this full move tomorrow, that'd be great. But if we gap up, I want to stay up to that 616. And then, of course, the downside, what we target here, I'm just going to move it. Move this here. This is the next thing I will be targeting, which is this empty space that's below us. Yeah, so this definitely could happen overnight. So if we end up gapping up, do like up to that 616. But I probably won't enter into any swings until the last 5 to 10 minutes. So we'll see how things play out. But yeah, that's on the Qs there. But yeah, let's get this continuation. Let's see what we got here. Yo, Miss Ware, thanks for the sharing the live stream. Appreciate it. So yeah, those are those plays today. You can see how we called those plays out. Literally gave it this morning before market opened. IWM calls. You can see where we were, and then obviously, yeah, I'll be honest, I posted both sides. So if we wanted to drop two, and then told them IWM was going for that push, then IWM, be careful. And then yeah, we got that full push there, and then we filled that empty space. So you can see that crazy little push there, and which led us to get something decent on that. So see Discord. So yeah, that was in the live trading chat and also textile. So yeah, pretty nice little trade there. All right, now let's keep on going. I do want to go over, so for tomorrow, let's see where Tesla is. Obviously we're going to look at POTR, HOD, Netflix. I'm seeing a couple good ones. So XOM, and then what else? So we got, yo Kingdom, what's up, bro? Google, yes sir, man, I got you. I'm actually gonna pull up one more chart here. So you wanted Google. So yeah, we're pretty much just finalizing what I have, and then we'll see what we can do. And yes, if anyone wants to join the Discord, join the community, link is in the bio. Honestly, join the free chat if you'd like. VIP chat is there. We do have this code that will be ending probably tomorrow, so you can see, put bro 30 there, so all caps. All right, anyways, let's see here. Tesla, man, I'll be honest, this is the one that I had this one ready. I missed it, which is perfectly fine. But literally same thing here. We had this clear gap down. We had empty space above, which we targeted into for tomorrow. This has not played out yet, which I like. So I'm still gonna remove this alert here. I don't know why it's so high up. But yeah, we got a lot of empty space above us too. So pretty much same thing here. I seen that clear gap down, no consolidation, and then want to see if we can break into this or break outside of this level and then go into that wall there. So that is from that 409 up to that 415 sometime this week. And then to the downside, honestly, we can get rid of this. Not going to get rid of it, but. So we're basically going to be trading back to this box here. So I'm going to get rid of this. And after this, we will be going over these other swings. Yo, Glock, thanks for sharing the live stream, bro. Appreciate it. So yeah, we got a nice pocket here. that is under us. It's a nice top, bottom wall, empty space, which I may or may not have to tweak up for tomorrow. But yeah, as you can see, what we caught. All right, hold on. All right, let me get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of these. Hold on, give me 1 second here. There we go, there we go. Boom. All right, so yeah. So literally the same thing. We had a box here, and there was empty space here. And you can see once we broke outside of this consolidation, we went up. So we're basically trading from one box to the next. So once this box leaves, or once these candles leave this box, if we drop down, I want to see back down to this box. So literally the same thing. This is just now what I would be targeting to that downside. So I don't like to chase into things. I don't like to, you know, rush. I'm just going to wait for this place to happen. Right now, I'm not going to touch anything on Tesla just because, as you can see yourself, we're in a little bit of consolidation there. So just going to stay patient. This morning, we had some plays. We stayed patient and we got those. That was that. All right. Now, let's see here. I'm going to go over these swings. And yes, if anyone has any requests, you can definitely drop those in the comments too as well. And what's up, everyone in the other chats? Yo, Amelia, what's up? Lee, thanks for being in the YT because some of us didn't. All good, all good. Yeah, so hopefully you like the layout on the other on my YT chat. So yeah, I'm gonna be live here a lot, so got a lot of things that we're gonna do. All right, now Google, let's take a look here. All right, nice, nice. Kind of want to go to a higher time frame and break this one down. Google, let me take a look here. We do got probably go down to a nice 1 hour, 2 hour chart. I will be completely honest. I might have to go down to a lower time frame. I just don't really see anything on that higher time frame that I like, that, you know, is catching my eye. So, this is something that I wouldn't mind though. 309. So this isn't going to be, you know, the craziest play or anything, but there is a little box here. Right above that, let's see. 309 area, we got to move up to that 311. So before you say anything, I get it. Not the craziest move, nothing wild. I understand that. I just don't really like how we're sitting in consolidation. So wanted to make a nice little move if we can. Yo, what's up, my guy? Dude, yeah, crazy, man. Today was great. This morning was already great, but yeah, I'm glad we got that crazy push, man. All right, cool. So yeah, you guys can see what we did inside the chat today. You can just scroll through and see. Some people at work, shout out Fabby. Well, she's off now, but you can see, boom. We try to keep it very simple. We kept it simple today. First trade I was able to see. Growth. Discord changing lives. So you can see what happened there. Couple decent plays, and you can see like all my charts are the same. So yeah, boom, crazy day. All right, let's see here. Tesla, we did that. POTR. I do want to do this. We got to go over HOD. Netflix. Netflix looks good. What else do we got? Yo, Freedom, thanks for the roses. All right, SOFI. Fabby wants to see that. What else do we got? BBAI. Okay, cool. And then yeah, we got ZOM. So yeah, I didn't forget about that. All right, so POTR. This is something that I do like. Hold on, give me one moment. Give me one moment here. So this looks good. The only thing is that we're inside of this box here. So we actually got this nice close outside of this wall. I would want to see if we can retest this level. So if we can get a nice retest outside that 145, I like the upside up to that 156. So that's what I would want to see there. The only thing is that we're back inside the box. So we got about 50 or so minutes left before market closes. And hopefully, if we get above that top wall, I would like to see if we can go into this empty space here. So with these charts, if we go back in the box, end of day, then I probably won't take it. But yeah, if we do end up getting a nice reversal, that's when I would try to take that. So I like POTR. It's definitely on my list. All right, HOD. We'll go over ZOM next after HOD. Yo, Lens, what's up? UNH, ONDS, and ZOM. Yep, we're gonna go over XOM right after this one. Man, what a day. All right, so I do like this as well. So literally same thing, just like all these other plays that we had this morning. We kept it simple once again. Look what happened. Clear gap down. We broke above, empty space. You can see what happened there. Clear gap down, empty space was there. Empty space moves. Obviously, we had some decent entries on there with the floors, but boom, we got a clear gap down. I have this ready. I have this pretty much set up the way I want it. We just never got that break outside yet, and hopefully we can get it really soon. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get in or out of any trade. So yes, please do your research before doing anything. I would love to see if we can break and close outside of that 79.64 and then have that nice pocket above. So that is on my list as well. I'll check back in on this in the next 30 minutes or so, see if we can get above our wall there. So yeah, that's on HOD. ASTS upside earnings tonight. Dude, doesn't, hold on. I think it was ASTS. I think it was also ACHR. Hold on, I gotta pull that up too. Hold on. I think that was today, or I think that is today. Let me see here. All right, so ACHR, I think we do have earnings on this one. End of today. Hold on, let me see. So today is, yeah. I'm looking up this earnings hub right now. Make sure, because that does look really good. Yeah, we got a couple good ones, which we will go over. We'll go over that one in a second though. All right, Zom, let's take a look here. Yeah, I do like ACHR too, which honestly looks good. Hold on. Only because we have a pocket, but of course that would have to be just like a lotto. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to take one. We'll see though. All right, XOM. I'll be completely honest with you. Yeah, we had a nice little gap up on it, and then we ended up dropping. There's just nothing stopping us to the upside, so like no other candles. What I like about this though is that we do got a box here, right? So we got empty space that is under us, and boom. See that clean little gap up, no consolidation. That's what I would like to the downside if we can get it. So boom, nice top, bottom wall, empty space, which looks good. So nice little clean little gap there. So that's what I like on XOM, which looks decent. All right, now ACHR. I'm not gonna say this is gonna hit. Obviously, you know, this could have, sellers could have control here and then push price down to this box. What else? Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, we got a couple good ones that I'm looking at. All right, if this wasn't like an ER play, like this looks like a regular entry for me, and that's above that 743. And then my reasoning on this, the only reason why I like it is because we have the consolidation, we have the empty space. Especially if we can get a close above, we do got a pocket up to that 859. First would be that 80 area though, so it actually looks pretty decent. I want to see if we can get that nice continuation. So yeah, that's on ACHR. I'm actually pulling up some cons, seeing what they look like here. Hold on one second here. ACHR. Oh, they're really cheap. Yo, those are like so cheap. I'm not saying they'll hit, but yeah, that looks really good. The IV is kind of up though. That's the only thing. That's some crazy IV, so that one would definitely have to be a lotto. All right, so anyways, ACHR, we did that. Now let's keep on going. ASTS. I think Fabby wanted SOFI. We got to go over ASTS. I want to go over Netflix. Yeah, it looks really good. We'll see though. Hold on, let's see. All right. One second here. Sending a couple messages in the chat. All right, hold on. All right, so Netflix. This is something that I do like. The only thing is, yeah, we had straight up green candles. We are into this empty space now. We got some empty space above us, above that 97.27 area. And then, yeah, I want to see if we can go up to that 104. So this is on my list. I do like it. But, yeah, we'll see if we can get that nice little break in that consolidation, which honestly looks really good. So, yeah, that is on Netflix. I'll look back at this in the last 10 minutes or so, see if we can get a nice move. I'm going to sleep with the music. Honestly, I feel like with this music, it kind of like relaxes me and like calms me down. I don't know. I feel like it's just made trading like, all right, I can just relax and wait for the play. I don't gotta like rush into it. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, that's how it makes me feel. All right. This was the same exact music I had while we were trading today too. All right, let's see here. What else do we got? All right, one second. So SOFI, we already pretty much on this 2-hour chart, we had this clear gap down, and we ended up hitting this first TP for like literally perfectly. I wasn't in this play, but if we end up going up 1872 is what I have there. Let me also take a look here. So I did see that, or at least I do see that once we finish this move, and I can also see a leg up to that 1926, we do got this nice pocket here. So basically what I mean here is nice little clear gap down, and my first valuable trim would definitely be at this 2038, and then the rest will pretty much just be runners. Just to see if we can hit these next little targets there. So it doesn't look bad, and then that'll be that glory run. So that is on SOFI. That's what I have. So literally same thing, just like all these other trades. Like there's no need to lie. There's no need for me to overcomplicate things. You can see today, I knew what I wanted. We had this POTTERBOX. We had an area consolidation, and we just waited for a breakthrough out consolidation, and you can see what happened. Gave 2 opportunities on that. Boom, same thing on the cues. Clear gap down, empty space. And yeah, you can see how we called out that trade. See how we called out those cues there. But yeah, this morning was great. You can see IWM. Obviously that was me responding back, but first trade of the day, or first trade where he was able to take it himself. See, Discord changing live. So yeah, pretty wild day. So same thing for tomorrow. Shout out to Aaron too. You can see what he did on Tesla there. All right, let me see. Yeah, Netflix looks good. Netflix, we got. All right, PLTR. We're still in this box here. I don't really see anything that I like. Let me see here. All right, we're gonna pull up some more trades. let's see. LMT. If I missed your request, you can go ahead and drop those in the comments again. So LMT, we did ASTS, or we did not do that yet. Netflix, Tesla, BBAI. All right, so yeah, we got to go over these other trades too. And then SPY. Yep, gotcha, bro. All right, so SPY, LMT. All right, so ASTS, looks like we got earnings on this, unless it already happened. If it already happened this morning, which I can double check right now. So just give me a moment. So today is Monday. All right, as soon as I blink, it's going to be Friday, which is going to be wild. All right, so that's after close, and then we got, hold on. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm seeing that now. Appreciate it, bro. Just wanted to double check, so I'm not wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong, which is, it's fine. But yeah, clear gap down. I do like the empty space above us. Not saying this will hit, but above that 87.02 area, there is this nice pocket up to that 104. So that's if we do want to get that nice continuation there. Even if it, let's just say if it wants to reverse, and let's say if it doesn't want to hit the empty space and we want to like reverse and go down, I still will like this as a regular entry, like regardless if it had, ER or whatever the case is. But yeah, that's pretty much that setup there that I like. Is that a website? So yeah, I'm on TradingView right now. TradingView is how I go over all my analysis before I get into any play. So yeah, this is what I use. Literally all my charts. Obviously, I use a broker to get in and out of trades, of course, but yeah, same chart. Scroll up to a random time. This was last week. More empty space. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so LMT, let's take a look here. You want to see IREN? Yo, rookie, what's up? RIVN. All right, cool. I got you, bro. I'm going to pull those charts up. So we did ASTS. What else do we got? REN. RIVN. All right, cool. What else do we got? All right, LMT. Let me take a look here. Let's go to a higher time frame before we just try to break this one down. So I do want to go maybe to a weekly chart. Yeah, let me see. So that was the, okay. All right, I'll be honest. It doesn't look like there's anything stopping us to the upside. Only because there's just no other candles that is literally stopping us. But only thing that I can see here is if we build some structure. So on this weekly candle, we got a lot of empty space here. So at some point in time, want to build a nice top and bottom wall, and then we got empty space below us on that lower time frame. So I could definitely go to a lower time frame if I wanted to and see what the damage is. And I seen that there's a little pocket here. So if we can break through that 674, there is still a pocket. So that's 689. So that's if we can stay above this wall here, which looks good. All right, so yeah, that's there. Doesn't look too bad. Yo, Ryan, what's up? Yo, thanks for the follow, everyone. He said, do you only trade shorts? I get that question all the time, and the answer is no. I mean, I love my puts, I'll be honest, but I don't just trade puts. Like, if I would have traded puts today, let's be honest here, I would have got my, I would have got handed to myself. I would have got cooked, in other words. But, I just try to go for both sides, and I only trade what the charts are showing. And today, I had both sides pulled up if they wanted to drop, but you can see the upside, straight up calls. So yeah, nice little plays today. The candles, we didn't chop as much. We had some good plays, and you can see, yeah, those IWM calls, what happened there. Literally few of those same trades that we ended up having, and yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so LMT, we just did that. All right, what else do we got? So BBAI, RIN, RIVN, UNH. Yep, let's do it. I think I already had something on this too. And yes, if you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. We do got that code that will be ending tomorrow. Put bro 30. And yeah, that's just a Sharpie right here. So, all right. Anyways, let's see here. So UNH does have a good move too. I see a couple good ones actually. All right, so let's go to a actual 4 hour. 4 hour probably good. Nah, I like the 24 hour. Yeah, 24 hour looks good. The only thing is we don't really have the best top box, but what I can see that is above us is this 423. If we get above that, we got empty space of that 447 or 477. So for me at least, I don't really see anything that I like here yet, just because we're in a little bit of consolidation. So I want to see that break outside the consolidation to go into that empty space. All right, cool. All right, UNH. I think I did this on a 4 hour actually. So we're right there. I like it a lot. We got empty space above us, so that's above that 294. And right now we're right at this wall, so hopefully we don't end up rejecting, because if sellers take control, could see some downside, but hopefully we get a nice strong close into this empty space, and then eventually hopefully we can target into this empty space there. So actually UNH doesn't look too bad. We'll see how things play out. So that is on UNH. Looks good. Let me see here. RIVN. I think RIVN is still in this box here. So, so this is something, I think I went over this a long time ago. This is something I definitely won't be touching. You can see we're in consolidation. I could definitely play at a range and make some money on it, but I don't want to do that. I just want to see if we can get a move outside the box. This was a POTTERBOX from literally last week. So yeah, I want to see either if we can break through that 1473 or above that 1568. So right now I just don't really see anything that I truly like on this, so just gonna move past it just like I do if there's not a move on there. All right, let's see. ONDS. Let's take a look here. We definitely got to go to a lower time frame for this, just because. All right, let's see here. This is what I like on this. So yeah, we do got a nice little pocket above us, which I can see, which actually doesn't look too terrible. Let me take a look here. So that is above that 1148. We got a nice pocket up to this 1246 area. So right now, I don't think we're ready yet. Obviously, I could be wrong. You could be right. So please do your research. Looks like today we already got that break above, but we never committed. So hopefully we can commit to that. Nike. All right, cool, cool, cool. Let's see here. Honestly, I gotta go to a higher time frame for this one. Yeah, it actually looks really good. We got empty space under us, so that's under that 60.96. We gotta break through this to get to down to this 54 or 57.40. So it looks like we tap the imbalance today. Dang, if buyers have control here, could end up pushing off. But if we get below this wall, we got a lot of empty space below us. So we'll see how that plays out. Not too bad there. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. I will be inside the Discord now. I got a lot of typing to do. Finishing up these end of day little swings, things of that sort. So yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll see you inside of the Discord or my next live stream. So I'll be on live for free tomorrow, same time in the morning before market opens. If you do want to join the chat, honestly, join the free chat if you'd like. You can scroll through, see what we've done here today. And also, we got that code that will be ending soon. So PutBro30, you can see that inside of the free chat that will be ending tomorrow. So yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll either see you inside the chat or in my next live stream tomorrow morning. So yes, have a blessed one, everyone. See you all soon. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much for tuning in.